here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are a growing channel, and we'd love to hear from you. Interacting with the page does get the video out there. If the videos are helping you, go ahead and interact with it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, I do approve comments, so nobody's comments may be perceived as negative, so I do filter those, but I would like to hear from you. As long as they're positive and good in nature, they will be published, so no worries on that. But we do want to get the message out to those, if it's helping you interact, so it can help others. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Like, comment, share, and subscribe again. Let's go ahead and get the oracle cards for masculine here. We have a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn what we are, and learn that we are all connected. It's suggesting that masculine is on the precipice of taking a difficult path, or actually on a difficult path. He needs to ask for help, and there is a change coming here. 14 breaking down to a 5. So whatever path he is walking down, it is going to deliver some type of change. It will be hard. He does need to remember to ask for help along the way, because it is not going to be easy. It's not going to be smooth sailing. I do feel a little turbulence, maybe a little difficulty getting out of certain things or moving forward through certain things, and just asking for a little help. It's just that we are all connected, not even just leaning on others' advice and thoughts. It's just coming up with a thought pattern to process what he's going through. Okay, thoughts kind of help us through our journey, because it goes back to what you think about, you bring about. So if you are having a mindset of negativity along a tough, difficult journey, you're going to have those tough, difficult things come about throughout that journey. So again, uplifting someone in thought, asking for support, those simple things would help just get through certain stretches through the journey. Okay, let's get one for mutual energy. Okay, that's a lot. That's like 3. Let's try that again. Mutual, we have protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. Divine guidance, your divinity. I'm getting 7 of Wands energy. I'm getting 7 of Pentacles energy, like protecting it, protecting what you've invested in, protecting what you're trying to cultivate, protecting what you love. This woman is holding her pet. She's shielding her pet. Her hand is wrapped around it. Her pet is feeling secure. That's her job. Her job is to get the pet and take care of it, feed it, shelter it, make sure it's loved, make sure it's comforted, make sure that it is feeling that energy along the way. You don't just take care of what you need to take care of and be like, okay, well, if they don't feel secure, that's on them, or whatever the case may be. Like the dog has feelings and emotions too, so it's kind of like standing your ground, protecting what you've invested in, what you've cultivated, what you're bonded to, right? And for feminine, the tree of wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. So some things are coming up for feminine that are starting to take root and grow. Something that has been within you that you've wanted for a long time. It's kind of like that seed was planted and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but you never saw the it come to fruition. I do feel like it just got bigger and greater and better for you here, and it's saying you a almost forgotten wish will now come true. So a wish is starting to come through for you here, feminine. This wanted to pop out for mutual energy, and here it is at the bottom of the deck. You're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. So I do feel like the difficult path as well as that forgotten dream is coming together for both masculine and feminine, and mutually wanting to take care of what you love and protect it. So what we're going to do is dig in and see what's going on. It feels like masculine is taking actions to get justice, to achieve some type of fairness or correction. So let's see here. A difficult path is being revealed. Let's talk about it, masculine. What's this about? Hangman. That's too many. Hangman came out. Maybe the energy of sitting there, not really taking action. I do feel like it's difficult to move. It's like you're trying to come up with a strategy, weighing options, about the lack of I heard progress. Weighing your options because there has been a lack of progress. There has been a lack of movement or prosperity in a certain situation that you feel very deeply about. With the hangman, you may be sitting there looking, trying to strategize, do things behind the scene. It's like you're not even quite taking action. It's like you're trying to protect your heart, trying to protect what you love deeply. You're trying to do things with a certain level of wisdom in order to bring something to fruition, which is your actual Ten of Cups, something that you feel emotionally complete with. It's like you're trying to bring something to a close, trying to walk away from something because you're actually choosing the path to actually build a foundation and reconcile with somebody, as I stated, getting your justice. Let's keep going. I feel like there may be people talking about the moves you're making. There may be messengers and gossip. I'm seeing the birds and the Seven of Swords cawing and making noise while this person's kind of trying to sneak off. It's kind of like alarming, sounding the alarm here. And you're kind of weighing your options on how to move through something. It's like, it's weighing you down. It's burdensome. It's difficult. It's heavy. It's weighing you down. You're going to have to take your time. Carrying a lot with you throughout this. Yeah, but you're still trying to free yourself. You're still trying to move in a manner, again, in the path that you're trying to do. And it's going back to the on the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands surrounding this woman here, setting herself free, being secure in herself, being confident. So maybe even just difficult gaining your confidence throughout this situation, being strategic, being stealth here. It's like the connection is sideways. It's not on the up and up at this time. It's not all the way there, but you're definitely drawn to it. You're hiding your emotions and how you feel. You feel like there's a lot of things that you must overcome, and it's like the connection is deep and you have a lot of challenges to overcome, but you're still going to show up in your masculine energy. And again, with that chess piece that he's holding, I have no doubt that you're going to accomplish it. You whatever you're trying to achieve, you're going to achieve it, masculine. Keep trudging through. Just kind of make sure you keep your eyes and ears open. Don't let lack become the forefront. Don't let inaction become your action that you're taking. Actually move. Actually set yourself free, Knight of Wands. Actually go take that action. Move forward, right? Yeah. Totally disappointed in having to hold back and restrain yourself, because you definitely want to open up, and there's the Queen of Cups here, but you're having to make a head over heart decision in order to achieve your Ten of Cups. Again, you're having to make those decisions to where, okay, I have to make certain decisions that my emotions can't be involved, because it's going to hinder what I'm trying to accomplish. It's not saying your emotions don't matter, but they can't be involved in those decisions. Let's just say if you say, hey, I want a new car, and you get so excited that they present you a new car. It's on sale. It's only $20,000 instead of the regular $28,000, and you would get an extended warranty and all this other stuff because there is a sale at the dealership. So you let your emotions get ahead of you, and you're not in the position to purchase the vehicle financially. That's letting your emotions get you messed up, get you caught up from getting what you want. Who's to say it's not going to be greater later? Who's to say you won't find something just as good, maybe at a slightly higher markup, but you're going to get what you actually want, and you have to make those emperor-minded calls in order to achieve it. All right, let's talk about it, feminine. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. Okay. Foundation has been laid for your wishes, for your investments to come forth. It's just taking its time. Yeah, like I said, it was planted, and then it was deep, and it kept growing over time. Based on this tree, it's a very old tree. It actually has stuff growing on the trunk of the tree, which means it's been there for a while. Yeah, it's like you kind of, I get the energy with this or whatever this is. It's like you wish for it, and you kind of just stop wishing for it. You put it out there and you let it manifest on its own. You've rested your mind on it. It's like you haven't been thinking on it. You haven't been fantasizing. The Seven of Cups is the energy of fantasizing, daydreaming about it. You've just kind of sat there and brought it up, because it would have caused some type of conflict in this coming true. It would have caused conflict in the past, pertaining to your Emperor. Ego was involved in how actions were taken. But it's like you stopped trying to fantasize about it. You stopped thinking about it. You stop putting your energy behind it, and you just let it grow. It's been growing over time. You just kind of gave it a rest, which a lot of times we don't think of it that way. And I had to think of it that way for personally for myself here. Sometimes we constantly put our energy in a thought and push it, push, and then we start losing energy behind the push because we've been pushing for so long. And then eventually you kind of just stop pushing. You stop trying to think about it. You stop trying to make things happen. And the moment when you do, that's when things start to grow and develop. And because you're not overworking the growth process. Yeah, it made you weak. You gave it a rest because it made you weak. It lessened your energy to put in the work and effort. I think you got messages and downloads. You start getting mental clarity and understanding about how, yeah, you also made tough decisions on how to get what you want, how to bring it in. Because actually taking those actions were causing the conflict. Like acting on it is that, yeah, you have to surrender it. Yeah, you saw things very clearly. You also, well, what's with the masculine? Hold on. Let me. It's like you're starting to get a downloads and see things clearly that your masculine was successful in doing something. Let's try that again. I feel it's like whatever you've been wanting, you kind of gave up on. It made you weak trying to work on it, and now you're starting to see things very clearly that the things are being a little bit more successful, and you're just waiting for your ships to come in. It's like you had to walk away from it in order for it to be successful. Again, it's kind of like planting a seed, like growing that garden and knowing that you're trying to grow tomatoes. You put that seed in there, you go out there, you go messing with the dirt and putting extra water on it, seeing that it's going to grow. Well, over time it will, but it's not going to grow tomorrow, and it's not going to grow today. It's just not going to grow in 2 days. That tomato, in order for you to be able to eat it and enjoy it, it's going to take a while. I don't know how long it takes to grow the tomatoes, but I'm just saying, if you're going to grow tomatoes, it doesn't take a day or two. So you got to wait at least a week to a month to 2 months for it to be juicy and red and delicious. So you got to wait. Yeah, you have to walk away in order for this to show up. Okay, a lot of water. 8 of cups, 2 of cups, 9 of cups, 6 of cups, 8 of cups. Maybe dealing with a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Have some water, earth, and fire on the masculine side. Could be any sign. Let's get mutual energy. Yep. Protect what you love. Conflict is in reverse. You have to stop the fight. Stop creating a conflict, because I felt like the conflict was keeping you stuck and bound. And getting out of that is actually getting the acceleration and the movement forward towards what you want. Yeah. What you love. Look at that. A new beginning in love. Protect your heart. Protect what you love. Again, having those hands around that love, that cup of love, that emotion. Yeah. keep things fair and balanced. Let's see what else. Yeah, because it's a part of the wisdom that you have grown to get over time. And it's going to enable you guys to reconcile. Um, but it's like you guys are holding on to those those little anxious emotions, those immature emotions that kind of make you take flight, make you run away. But it's like you need to hold on to that, because I get a sense of disappointment here behind it with the Five of Cups. If we don't hold on to those new kind of nervous energies, we don't appreciate the deep, mature energies either. It's kind of like having a crush and then actually getting with that crush, appreciating it, understanding that, you really like this, but you also appreciate it. Appreciation versus like, love versus crushing. Like, the deeper it goes, you need to appreciate both levels, because when you lose sight of one, you lose sight of the other. If you lose sight of the crush that you have for this person, you lose sight of the deep emotions, because there's a reason why you were crushing. There's a reason why they kind of gave you those butterflies and all this other stuff, and why you want to reconcile in the first place. Protecting what you love goes into wisdom, understanding what you truly want, wanting to lay the foundation here. Four of Wands. I'm going to show you that. I think I kind of flashed it. Four of Wands to the Page of Swords. It's like you're laying the foundation. You're seeing it being laid. You're moving in silence. You're not really discussing about it. You're just following your intuition. Yes, you're holding on to hope and achieving your dreams here. And it's like masculine's moving through. You guys definitely can't quite see or wrap your head around some things, but it's your Ten of Cups, and you want to take a leap of faith here. You've already made that judgment call. You're just not talking about it. All right. So this is a very light reading, different vibe today. Masculine, you may be trudging through some things and carrying some weight and heaviness, but I feel movement here. I do feel some type of movement here, even though it may be difficult, even though you may not be sure on certain things, but the choices you're making along the way is helping you. You'll overcome them. All right, let's get some clarifiers here for masculine. I do feel a sense of control coming from feminine. It's like you kind of released, and you're no longer resisting and holding back, and you're willing to cooperate as well. I do get a sense of wanting to cooperate and incorporate teamwork into the situation. Which is why your success is coming in for you, and you're just waiting for it to arrive. Let's clarify the Hangman for the masculine. Okay, it came out sideways, but we always go upways. Moving on to calmer waters, moving out of ego, thinking a lot more clearly. Taking action on some. I'm gonna recant that, and I want to say that it's like moving on to calmer waters, moving on mentally. Again, I feel a sense of perspective shift. You may appear not to be doing anything, but you're also making moves. Again, and making plans and strategies along the way. What's the Seven of Swords? I think there is a sense of maturity here. Page of Coins in reverse, and you're willing to give, to serve. I feel like you're rejecting the past and taking action towards something long term, stable, secure, and creating a new cycle for yourself. You're yeah, and I feel like it'll be successful because we have the Six of Wands here. It's like you're not trying to go back to the past. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to overcome certain ways of being, doing, thinking, and giving to certain situations in order for things to actually, again, be stable and last over a period of time for generations. Inputting for legacy, weighing options. Yes, you're being patient and you're going with the flow of things. Okay, as things come, you take that opportunity to say, hey, okay, this is what's presented from me. This doesn't work, but this does. This isn't good for the future. This is. And it's like, I get a sense of mature choices. Yes, you're being patient and you're waiting for things to come to you. Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so that was 3. Yeah, you're trying to get in control of the pain you feel over a living situation. I get a marriage, a relationship here. You're trying to gain some type of control over that, the pain that you feel behind it. The Five of Pentacles, again, you're being a lot more independent. You're being more secure and stable on your own. Again, making head over heart decisions in order to reconcile. Gaining your strength. I get a lot of Leo energy. We may just be in the Leo season, but the Strength card here, and the Sun card there, that's a lot of Leo energy. Yeah, you're having the strength and courage to take a leap of faith. Even though it is going to be difficult, it is going to be a high hill to climb. You know, let's go with the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You're still taking action. The Knight of Wands is the Daughter of Sticks, which is the Knight of Wands. Still taking action. Still on that horse. Still riding free. Still charging in. Yeah. I don't feel like you're moving with too much caution here. There's the Son of Sticks. Again, the maturity, that level up from the son to the daughter. It's the son is more of the child. The daughter is more of the knight here. The page. I'm sorry, the son in this deck is more like the page. The daughter is more like the knight. Let me fix my words. And it is like a level up. It's a paradigm shift from this to that, and I do feel internally we're getting the motion started here. We'll clarify the Knight of Wands then. Yeah, it's like you're opening up, masculine, and getting that support, working together. I get a sense of working with a higher level, working with God, working with your religion, your spiritual path, your higher sense of self. working together with it, opening your heart to commitment and collaboration as well. It's like you're still kind of trying to find balance in that and waiting for things to grow, but eventually you'll get there and you'll be a lot more stable and secure in order for you to get your 10 of cups as well. So it's kind of like you knowing what you need to do to achieve both your 10 of pentacles and your 10 of cups. It's like you can have both, you can have it all. Clarify the lovers, I'm sorry, sideways, this one. Okay, so you're not taking action. Chariot came in sideways. Not quite taking action, but there is movement towards this connection. Let's see here. The moon. Yep, deep hidden emotions. You want to take that leap of faith. You want to jump in. You want a new beginning. You want to work on things. Yeah, you're working on things, having a fresh start, new beginning. You're choosing a path. You're choosing a direction to go. You're making those decisions. I feel like they're blind decisions, even though you may not know. Yeah, you're just following your intuition here. And I feel like it's justified. You're making fair, balanced choices. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands here. 9 of Wands for masculine, Hermit. Yeah, you're wise. You've gained wisdom. You've gained insight and understanding. You've overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles. And I feel a sense of pride. Like if you say pride can sometimes be like the ego. Pride is a sense of I'm proud of you. Proud in the sense of this is how you show up as a masculine. This is how you make decisions. You tap into your intuition. You tap in and you make decisions as they come to you. You don't make decisions if they're not even present. What are you making decisions on things that's not even present or even an issue? So, okay, now we're moving. Now we're not bogging ourselves down with things that don't really or aren't incorporated into what we're trying to achieve anyway. Yeah, it's like you know what you want and you're going to bring it in. And you're moving towards it because you're actually making a judgment. You're resting when you need to rest. You're healing what you need to heal. You're watching out for what you need to see. You're observing. You're observing. Okay? 4 of Swords for feminine. Let's clarify that. Get a sense of your stability has been very successful. You've mastered being secure, stable, solid, able to grow and cultivate your material world. To bring things into fruition in the physical manner. I think you figured out how to do that. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Yeah, daydreaming about, you cut that out. You got clarity on how to transform and change some things going on in your life. What's the Strength in reverse? I feel a couple things with that. It got burdensome, kind of staying in a page level. Emotionally on what you want, what you were trying to bring in, what you were trying to achieve. It got heavy. It definitely got burdensome. But you kind of let that go. You let that energy go in order to start working on being emotionally immature. It got tiresome. You don't want to stay in a level of emotional immaturity for too long. When things first come about, but then, okay, how do I feel about it? really, like, that's my initial reaction, is that emotional immature part. But how do I react after I grow up out of that? Because if I say I'm coming from in a child's place, and then you wait and you let that sit after a month or 2 months or even a year, yeah, do you really like where you're at? Did you like that temper tantrum you threw? Did you like that, that reaction that you gave out there? You probably don't. So you had to let it go. You had to release certain things. You had to quit holding back. You had to be a little bit more mature and able to make decisions. Be fair, be logical, analyze a situation to reciprocate towards something, right? In order for you to get that cup of love and actually get what you want, because we got the ace plus the 9, that's your 10 of cups. So, and instead of the conflict and holding back and deceiving yourself, your daydreams came a nightmare. So it's kind of like you let that go. You had to put that down. You saw clarity that there was a need for a transformation. You saw the truth in in changing. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Wanting to collaborate, but internally I feel like you are holding back from a different perspective. You're changing the way you look at resisting. You're seeing it as sabotage, something as deception and causing conflict. And it's like you need to take care of yourself and see things. It's kind of like with the Queen of Coins, 9 of Coins, and the Big Mama, the Sun card. Again, more Leo energy. If it's coming out, it's coming out. Leo, Scorpio, Pisces energy here, Aries and Taurus. If we're looking at the divine feminine, we'll go back over masculine real quick in a second. But yeah, looking at holding back from a different perspective, it's a means of protecting yourself, but it's also a means of keeping you on your own as well. So you look at that as a means of sabotaging and leaving yourself out in the cold. I think you're looking at things quite differently as well. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you got clarity. You got clarity about rejecting healing, or rejecting what you want, what you wish for. This is something that you actually dream for. Your heart is attached to the string, to the star. You wish what you wish. Clarify the Sun. Yep. You see the new cycle though. You see it coming. You see it turning around. And you're going to have to be fair and logical about it. You see your Emperor taking action, beginning to, that's 2 aces, opening up communication and taking action. 9 of Wands, overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges. Masculine having some sense of success. Emperor to the 6 of Wands. No longer keeping his thoughts on his mind, taking action. Success, yeah, just waiting for your return on investment at this point. 7 of Pentacles, because yeah, there has been disappointment. Yes, it is disappointing. You still have to wait. Yes, but it's still the sense of things are growing, things are being cultivated. And again, going back to the tomatoes. 3 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Cups again. Yeah, just kind of daydreaming on when things will turn around. On Coraline, the wheel. Clarify the 5 of Wands in reverse. You guys are coming out of conflict. No longer fighting temptation. Yeah, again, overcoming those obstacles, overcoming those challenges, overcoming those battles that you went through. Manifesting what you want. Yes. Clarify the Devil. That's the adverse effect of the devil. Um, the original devil card has two people chained together, controlled by the devil, and the original lovers card have two people together, overseen by an angel. So again, the polar opposites of the two cards here, because if we look at it, the devil is 15 breaking down to a 6, and the lover's card also breaking down to a 6. So the hidden emotion, the things that are going on behind the scenes, things that can't be seen on surface level, and what's underneath, you guys are deeply connected. You guys are drawn together. You guys are connected in one way or another, whether it be good or bad, and you have to come out of that conflict, stop fighting the toxicity, and actually come together and be drawn to the connection, understand what you feel underneath all of that, even though it's keeping it's let's say you can deem it as negative. Even though it is negative, you can overcome that. You can stop fighting it and saying it's not there. Acknowledge that it's there. Acknowledge the truth of how you feel in a way, and how to operate around it, how to overcome it, how to persevere even though there is negativity. Eight of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords. Again, taking action, opening up communication, maybe sending, getting nonverbal communication, text messages, emails, lighthearted, small communication. Nine of Cups. Communicating what you want, moving things along to get what you want, get what you wish in order to be fulfilled. Again, moving in silence, following your intuition, and surrendering. You guys are putting it down. Like this doesn't work. Being emotionally immature doesn't work. Yeah, protecting what you love and doing so for a long period of time. 10 of Coins. Hermit card. Yes, I see in the Tower moment, making a judgment, bringing down old foundations by making that judgment call, weighing your options, juggling the toxicity, finding the balance in toxicity, in the devil energy, in things that may have came to obstruct this connection, all to achieve that 10 of Cups. Again, the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups have been circling around each other as well. 4 of Wands. That's what you want. That's what you guys are drawn to. That's what you guys are going to take action for. Clarify the Page of Swords. Watching, observing, making logical decisions, analyzing, making tough calls, making tough decisions, even the ones that are hidden. Clarify the Star. Okay. And see, and a lot of people will take this as the wrong way, saying walking away from the relationship. No. This is walking away from things that no longer serve, walking away from family, a home, something that's been long established. Again, getting wisdom, letting the tower fall, letting things be as they are, no longer staying around when you don't need to. Keeping things going, it's kind of like if it doesn't benefit the relationship, well, I'm not going to stay within it. So kind of going back to that devil energy, even if there is toxicity about, we need to overcome that. We don't need to hold on to it, i.e. the emotional maturity can't stand up anymore. My back is hunched over from carrying this crap around. I gotta stop it in order for us to reconcile 3 of Cups. All right. I have a few minutes, and I did great on timing today. I try not to do a whole hour and monopolize the time, um, but hey, if I can get through it, I can get through it. Normally, I try and do closing messages with romance angels, but I want to switch it up. So today we're doing the Island Time Wellness. See if any extra energy comes out. For masculine, let's see here. What do we got? Okay. Talking, interested, conversing more. A weighted message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Definitely wanting to communicate, definitely wanting to move things forward. Not quite taking action, but then because we do have the separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. That's where we go with the leap of faith. You having to take a leap of faith. Definitely feeling it deeply, wanting to move forward. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, and that's going back to that difficult path. It's needing to move forward, but unsure of the outcome. All right, just keep a positive mindset, masculine. You're doing great. All right. For mutual energy, just singing a song today, isn't it? Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. We have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Going back to that devil card and this strong connection, we can't let that win. We have to overcome that and actually manifest out of that. But definitely the twin flames coming out, and then we got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So we have the two of cups and the lovers out here. I mean, boom, there it is, right? King and Queen of Wands. Let's go back over this real quick. We have the King and Queen of Swords out in the upright, so you both are thinking on the right path. King and Queen of Wands out here. Masculine's in the reverse. Queen is in the upright. So feminine's attracting. Masculine's not quite taking action. And I think that was the only couple matches I saw here. But let's get some more for feminine. Stop running. Don't run. Don't resist. Okay, that's a lot. Let's try just one more. That was too many. One more for feminine, and we'll close it out. Got camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memory. And again, that goes back to that perception, looking at resisting and holding back differently. It only stops you, it only rejects what you want. I mean, at some point, you do have to stop resisting it. Being emotionally immature, it's going to be a burden. You're going to have to make a head over heart decision at this point, even though you may have been hurt in the past. Don't let that cloud your judgment. Use your discernment. Is this something you really want? Yes, waiting is very disappointing, but it is also something that you're going to have to cultivate over time. Be clear about things that are changing within you. And it says, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun. Want to date. Boom. You see this. You see this. Okay, never mind. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Again, the sun came out twice, I believe, underneath the deck, underlying energy as well as outwardly. you do see success. You do see success here. Six of Wands internally and externally. I mean, there's no confusion here. And it says boat underneath the deck. Receiving what you need. Progression. Arriving. Moving on. Close your issues. We have to overcome what was and move forward to what is. But as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later.